Hey there folks, this is Greeny XI welcoming you back to the Green Vlog. Today is the 30th of December and I want to do my Christmas haul video this year. This time for this year. So this is what I got for Christmas this time, off the parents and off the uncles as well. They all sort of got together and bought it all kind of thing. So, start off with Call of Duty Modern Warfare... World War II. I always got to say Modern Warfare 2. Habit. But for PS4, it's pretty good actually. It's a lot better than the ones that were all technology based, like futuristic based. And it's one that I found myself getting into a bit, but I haven't got anyone that I'd play it with yet. Although there are a couple of people waiting for my opinion to actually know whether to go out and buy it or not. So I would recommend it. My favourite one was always Black Ops, and even with this one included, it's still Black Ops, but it is good fun, and it's got me hooked quite a bit, so it's doing something right. It's got something different this time that I haven't seen in any of the other COD games I've played, where it's like a headquarters section, where you actually have this little main hub with loads of other players, where you open your loot cases. You don't pay from in real money, or you can, but you know, don't. And you can pick up objectives in order to get you more XP, more supply crates, loot drops, and things like that. So that's a really fun feature that I love going there and seeing how other people are acting and stuff. It reminds me of Fantasy 14 when you go to those towns where everyone gets together and talks and plays and whatever. Yeah, it's good fun. I would recommend it. I feel like it's very basic compared to the technology ones, but that's the whole point, and that's what makes it more fun, I think. It's really good. Right, next up, I have got the remaster of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and Bowser's Minions, this one's called as well, for the 3DS. It's one of my favourite all-time RPGs, and the fun of it is in the battle system, I think. The script as well, but in the battle system mostly. In that you press A to do things with Mario and B to do things with Luigi. And it sounds basic, and it is, but it's still quite tough sometimes because different enemies have different ways of attacking. If you've played Undertale, then you know the general idea that different enemies, you just got to figure out their patterns to get through the fights quite well. Not that there's anything like Undertale in the battle system, but it's got that similar sort of feel to it where you got to figure it all out. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But it's a good, fun game. It's funny as well. You know, a lot of Nintendo games, they try to do humour, but it's very young humour in that it's not that funny usually. But this one, it is quite funny. Yeah, I like it a lot. And it's still my favourite Mario and Luigi RPG to date. They haven't beaten it yet for me. So it's really good. Really good. By the way, if I seem knackered, it's because I am. I'm recording this on a Saturday, which usually means it's on a day when I don't have to work, but I did have to this time because over Christmas and everything, work gets much more busy. So there's that. I also got this. This is a game I've been looking forward to a lot, and I haven't bought before Christmas. Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch. I haven't bought it before Christmas because I wanted something to look forward to open on Christmas. But I still haven't played it, and that's because I'm playing Mario and Luigi and COD, and that's all I've pretty much got time for right now. But I do want to get around to it. I've seen all the reviews, everyone's raving about it, so it's going to be amazing. I've heard it's like a massive collectathon, something to do with purple moons and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's going to be a big commitment, I think, and a big time sink, so I'm finding it hard to get started on it just because I know I'll get addicted and then you know. So I also got XFiles Season 5 on Blu-ray. I finished Season 4 and it ends on a hell of a cliffhanger, but on a cliffhanger which you know is not gonna stick because you know Mulder and Scully are never gonna die. You just know. At the time that the TV show came out, maybe you didn't know, maybe you'd think maybe there'll be another different couple of agents or something, but now we know that they're not going to die in a series, so yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. I haven't started it or anything, so I don't know what to say about it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There we go. Right, next up onto the books. Lords and Ladies by Terry Pratchett, one of the Discworld novels. Apparently it's the 14th one. I've been reading them all in order. This is one of the Witches collection one, where even though I'm 100 pages in, I feel like nothing really has happened. It's talking about these stones, reminds me of Stonehenge, the way they describe it, where the different universes meet, and it's how the fairy tale creatures are coming through there, and the book takes the piss out of it, because you'd think fairy tales, you'd think little kid story, but it's the Terry Pratchett, that's where he did well. It's good for adults as well. So it's really funny. Comedy, fantasy if you haven't tried them. I'd say start from the start with Colour of Magic and then go on from there. But it's up to you, I guess. A lot of them don't really completely connect. You can read them however you like. So yeah, I'm enjoying that one a lot, Lords and Ladies, but it's pretty uneventful so far. And I also got the next one after it, which is Men at Arms. That's back to the... what's the collection called? I don't think it says on the books. Or at least on these versions of the books. It's like the Guards of Ankh-Morpork. Yeah, they're some of the best for me, and I love them. So I'll get on to that at some point. I also got this top. It was a jumper, actually. But I can't show it properly. It was a jumper, but I got it an extra small so I could wear it as a normal sort of long sleeve t-shirt kind of top, thick for winter and everything. And it's really nice, I love it. I went to go and get another colour of it on Next, but they ain't selling them anymore in any colour, so I'm a bit gutted about that. I would have gone and got another one. There we go. What else do they have? Ooh. I had a new controller for PS4, I got the blue one, simply because I like the colour. It's nostalgic for me from PS3 days when I had a blue one then. And on top of that, I'm not a big fan of basic black or the basic controllers that come with consoles. I like to have a different one that's a bit more identifiable than the black that comes with the consoles, you know. So I wanted to get another coloured one, and I went for blue for nostalgia's sake, and that's about it really. It's the newer type, where they have the light coming through the black sort of bar, and I don't know, you know a PS4 controller when you see it. So that's everything I had off the family. I also had some like socks and stuff like that, and I had some chocolate. I didn't know they did these actually. Reese's Christmas trees, or Reese's trees, just for Christmas. It's, you know, the normal peanut butter cup sort of thing, but in the shape of trees, and they're pretty big. Each one's like this, and they're really bloody good. If you like Reese's, then you know it's the same thing as the cups, just bigger. So really good. Yeah, I had some other chocolate as well. I also had some stuff off a mate. We took the budget up a little bit this year. This is a game I've been trying to get for a while, but whenever I went to the store, they never had it in stock. I could have bought it online, but I just never got around to it. World of Final Fantasy for PS4, and I like the look of it because it's so nostalgia based, and it's got the Phantom Train from Final Fantasy VI has got, I think is Nibelheim from Final Fantasy VII. I think that's the place it's got on there, and it's got loads of other places as well. So I'm really looking forward to trying it. I tried the demo, and the area in the demo was actually very dull. It was just like a grassland, and it didn't grip me, which is why I wasn't completely set on buying it myself. But now that I got it, I'm sure I'll get addicted as soon as I start. And he also got me Final Fantasy XII, the remaster, which I'm not a huge fan of the original Final Fantasy XII, but this has got a better license board where each character can sort of be made into the class they're meant to be. They like got a class of their own for each one, instead of it all being sort of free. Instead of being able to do whatever you want with each character, you're set to each character. I don't know, maybe you can have a choice of the two from the get-go. I haven't started it yet. But it also comes with some DLC as well for the music. So I'm going to give that a go. I want to give it another chance because I've always been so hard on Final Fantasy XII as my least favourite Final Fantasy of the main numbered ones, even including 13. But with this, I think they've done something that might really make me enjoy it a lot more. So I can't wait to get started on it actually, which is quite strange. It's quite strange for me. So he also bought me some chocolate and stuff because everyone knows me so well. So that's about it actually. It's quite a short video I suppose this year. Not because I didn't have the stuff, but because I haven't started a lot of the stuff yet. I haven't had a chance to because of work and things like that. So this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've had a nice Christmas and everything. I'll see you again in a bit. After New Year's now probably. I want to get back to Final Fantasy IX again. When work has calmed down, when Christmas is out of the way, nothing to do with presents left. Get back to it. Because we're in a nice area on Final Fantasy IX now. We're on Terra in Bambal. And I love that second planet vibe. And how empty it is. It's nice in an empty way. So, thanks again for watching folks. See you again in a bit. Oh, and have a happy new year.